You're probably wondering why I called you here this evening. It seems someone in this room is a murderer. I'm practicing acting. Pretty good, huh? That's why I host a late-night talk show. Because the standards are lower. Are standards lower in late night than when they used to be? I think so. I'm here. That's proof. You know, it's a funny old weekend coming up. I don't have much to do. It's Mother's Day on Sunday, of course, so I'll, have, yeah. Iron Man movie's coming out. I'll probably go and see that. Oh, the How to Train Your Dragon movie. I believe that's still in the movie theaters, and an excellent thing to do with your kids this weekend. Or maybe even take your mom or something, because there's a great mom message in that movie. And that message is the mom isn't in it. But she's missed. All right, I'm in the movie. I'm not in the movie, my voice is in it. I'm very excited, though. That movie's coming up, and it's made almost $200 million. I know, isn't that amazing? No, please. No, wait. Wait, no. I don't get any of that money. I don't think. If I do get any of that money, so long, suckers. No, you know, people often say to me, Craig, don't you wear pants? No, people often say to me, Craig, would you do your late night show if you didn't need the money? I'm like, no. And they're like, no, seriously, you would do it, right? And I'm like, no. And then they say, well, wouldn't you miss the adoration of the audience? And I'm like, what are you talking about? No, of course I would do it. And you know why? Because I feel a special bond between us. I do. I like this. I get to talk to you. You get to watch me with no clothes on. It's awesome. I get to watch you with no clothes on. You think I can't see you, but I can. So, you good, Jeff?
Ooh, yeah.
Don't be a long night, everybody. We'll be right back.
It's on, stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thanks, everybody, please. Let it go, everybody. Come on now, everybody. Come on, calm down. Save some for the weekend. Save some of that special hobo love for the weekend. What do you mean by that, Craig? Are you saying the audience is comprised entirely of hobos brought from the streets of Los Angeles and paid in chicken? I may be implying as much, yeah. I've decided to do the entire show like this. Wouldn't that be fun? I know. Ooh la la. What would it be like if I cussed in this voice? You'll never know. It's a great day for America, everybody. It is. It's Friday, of course. Friday, the big weekend's coming up. The hobos are excited. I'm excited. And White Castle. Do you hear about this? I love this. White Castle, the burger people, are now selling candles that smell like their hamburgers. Oh. Could they get any better? Now, I've said it before, I like the White Castle burgers because they're tiny. They're little small burgers. So if you stand with them next to your business, you're like, well, yeah, who's the Whopper now? Everything looks bigger. Don't try that. Don't try that with the candles, though. I learned that the hard way. Call me Dr. Burn Specialist.
Oopsie.
All right, save some for the weekend, Jeff. So, yesterday, the stock market dropped 1,000 points. Oh, I know. So many guys got screwed on Wall Street, they had to rename it Broadway. Greg, are you implying you know exactly what I'm implying? Are you meaning Broadway? Yeah. And on American Idol the other night, the Fox had to censor a performance by Lady Gaga. Apparently, they cut out some shots of her ass. And I'm thinking, well, where does this end? If you remove every ass on American Idol, there's no Simon Cowell. There's what the hell's going to go on? Oh, and just a reminder quickly that Mother's Day is on Sunday this weekend, so just remember about that. Whitney Houston's kids have already made a dinner reservation at Outback Crack House. Yeah, that's all the Mother's Day stuff I can think of. Didn't we do that one last year as well, the Outback Crack House? Maybe that's telling you something, Whitney. Anyway, today's the big movie opening of Iron Man 2. I'm excited about it. Yeah, I love the Iron Man. It's the first of the summer blockbusters. I can't wait. The trailer alone looks twice as good as the first one. Take a look at this.
You don't have to do this alone.
Looks pretty good, huh? For those of you who don't know who Iron Man is a superhero who doesn't have any powers. He just has an invincible suit made of iron. I have a suit that makes me feel invincible. It is my birthday suit. It even has a helmet. Now, Iron Man... Shut up! Don't say anything. The censors won't notice. Now, Iron Man is actually Tony Stark. Tony Stark. He's a dashing playboy. He's protected by a thick outer shell, sort of like George Hamilton. And when you think about it, really, Iron Man's just a guy with a pacemaker and metal pants. Now, far be it from me to poke holes in the otherwise airtight logic of comic books, but aren't there quite simple ways to stop a guy in a suit made of iron? Like if you're like, how can we ever defeat Iron Man? And go like, well, we could use a magnet. What do you mean? Well, you know, we'll get a magnet and we'll put them on the refrigerator next. Now, in Iron Man 2, Scarlett Johansson plays the Russian spy. Because if you're looking for someone who can sneak around without drawing attention to themselves, you're definitely going to pick Scarlett Johansson. She was here the other night, and now here's a spoiler alert. She's attractive. I was like, forcing eyes up, can't, pushing down, pushing up. Eyes not obeying me. Eyes obey me. No, screw you, old man. We're looking at the movies. Eyes, eyes, don't embarrass me. What's that coming to go? Anyway, there are rumors. She's a very nice woman, actually. She's a very nice woman. I don't mean to objectify her just by her breasts. She was very nice woman, but they are, although her breasts are awesome, let's be honest. But the rumours are that on the set, Scarlett Johansson and Gwyneth Paltrow didn't get along. They had some kind of feud, apparently. I don't know. I don't think it's true. But if it is true, there's only one way to sort that kind of thing out. underpants pillow fight. Underpants pillow fight between their husbands. Ryan and Chris. Oh, no! And I'm the pillow. Anyway, what? Hobos like a bit of quasi-gay humor, apparently. We enjoy quasi-gay humor almost as much as chicken. Now, the bad guy in the Iron Man 2 movie is played by Mickey Rourke, who a fantastic actor. He looks very scary. Do we have a picture of Mickey Rourke from the movie? There he is. He's a... What? He's a villain who's named Whiplash, who doesn't sound that scary to me. I don't know what a guy named Whiplash would do, like drive people around and then hits the brakes really hard. Oh, Whiplash got me, Iron Man. Whiplash can only be defeated by one thing, the personal injury lawyer. I'm gonna take over the world, ha! Oh no, the accidentes guy. It's commercial break time again, really, isn't it? Already. It seems to roll around so fast. I realise not for you, but for me it does. So, that's... Are you going to go and see Iron Man this weekend, Jeff?
Booyah!
Oh, really? Big movie fan?
Booyah! Jeff need a battery charge. Oh.
We really got to get some upgrades for that robot. We got to get some upgrades for you. You really running low on the battery, you all right? See, there you go. First thing to go is the voice, then the testicles.
Maybe you should start to wrap it up.
Have you been talking to him? All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back, everyone. To the show. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Sorry, I just have to use some hand sanitizer. I was out in the audience. Greg, what are you saying? Are you saying you feel up members of the audience? Yes, I do. Do you think I've got small hands or big hands? Good. It's a rhetorical question. I'd quite like to have tiny little small hands, and then it would surprise people when they saw I had a huge penis. But these things are a giveaway. Please don't applaud that. For censorship reasons. What's wrong with you? You all right tonight? You looking forward to the weekend? I know I am. I'm going to go nuts this weekend. What are you going to do? Never you mind. Big weekend, Jeff? You going to have a big weekend? Not so much, maybe. What, is he is he... What happened? Yeah, okay. Well, your eyes look nice.
Booyah!
Oh, it's too late now. It's too late now. First, I'm telling you, I think... Wow. Anyway, what am I going to do? Oh, yeah,
Ooh, what about tweets?
You know, actually, that's not a bad idea. Why don't you do the jingle? Do the jingle thing. Know me on better, 'cause you ain't a quitter. I'm your baby sinner. Check your damn Twitter. Check your tweets. And also emails. I look forward to your letters. I'm just putting that over here. Why? Why not? All right, let me just check the doorbell. Oh, the doorbell? Oh, who could be there? Why, it's Stephen Wright, everybody! Stephen Wright! Oh. Stephen. Put it on. Come on then. What you want? Hi, Stephen. You look awesome. I haven't seen you in a while.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm all right, actually. I'll just put my cup over there. You had your haircut.
Went on a diet for about an hour.
You did just that?
I lost about 3 pounds.
That's
so I
pretty
don't know if at that ratio I better quit.
Yeah, you want to have something to eat.
Nice to see you.
It's nice to see you too.
In person.
You know me. You see me in person all the time.
That's true.
Yeah, all right. Listen, I'm just going to do the tweets and the emails, all right? You can help out with that.
Can I chime in?
Yeah, chime in. Chime in. Do be your usual sparky butt-end self. Because the robot... Ooh la la! So you're going to have to do something.
What's wrong with the robot?
I don't know. Something happened. He's wired.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, there you go. I don't know. There's something wrong with him, though. I think it's, robot time of the month or something. We can cut that out. All right, you can help me with the tweets and the emails, right?
Is that a real robot?
No, it's a drawing of a robot. Yes, it's a real robot. Look, it's a robot.
Looks good.
All right. All right, I'm going to do emails first, I think. All right. Are you on the Twitter? Do you do the tweets?
No.
Okay.
I was, but it was getting dangerous, so...
Well, you don't want to risk that, then. All right, this is an email. This is from Sarah in Dallas, Texas. You ever been to Texas?
I've been to her house.
You've been to Sarah's house? Made yourself laugh there, didn't you, eh?
Yes.
I like when that happens. Do you like when that happens?
I laugh several times a week, and now that's about it for now.
Yeah, all right. You should be in the audience. All right, there you are. That's twice now. Sarah in Dallas, Texas. She says, "Dear Craig," she probably means Stephen as well.
Probably.
Yeah. What should I get my 83-year-old grandma for her birthday?
A new birth certificate.
Wow. That doesn't make any sense.
It does if you don't think about it too much.
Okay. All right, this is from Stephen in Boston, Massachusetts.
What? That's where I'm from. My name is Stephen, and I'm from Boston.
Well, let's see.
I must be emailing in my sleep. Go ahead.
It says, Craig, I'm going to be on tour soon. I'd really like it if you could plug my dates. Do you mind? They're at June the 3rd, the Community Theatre in Morristown, New Jersey, and June the 4th, the Count Basie Theatre in Red Bank, New Jersey. Is this from you?
That's not from me, but thank you.
So there's another Stephen appearing at these theatres?
No, I am appearing there, but this is very strange, so as long as it's happening in real life, we'll just accept it.
Oh, they're saying that your cell phone's going off. It's affecting the sound.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, don't argue with him, man.
Throw it off stage.
Throw it off. You have to throw it off stage. Well, you can, you can give it to me. I'll put it over here.
I must have sent myself a message.
All right. Well, clearly you're sending emails that you don't know about. Is that all right now? Oh, it's not here.
It's off, though. It's off.
All right. I will exchange the cell phone for a headshot of Liza Minnelli. All right. If you can hand that in at the end of the show, and you'll receive your cell phone back. All right, we've got a Tweety. This is from Frederica in Venice, in Italy. You been there?
No.
She says, "Hi, Craig. I need to pick a language for my A-levels. German, Spanish, or English. What do you think?"
Pick a language for what?
A-levels. It's a kind of thing like SATs, except for, Europeans.
I think
Kind of like
she
gay SATs.
If I was her, she should go with Italian if she wants to get a good grade.
Well, I would say that actually she should do English because, you know, she's not bad at it. Look at that. She's all typing up emails and putting a picture of a peacock on them and everything.
You can tell she's very intelligent just by the texture of the paper.
That's true. You can. Feel that. Feel that's quality paper.
Yeah,
that.
that's from Italy.
That's your Italian paper there. You know what? You can eat that. It's like they use pasta for paper.
There's some great trees in Italy, and that's where they get. That's where they make the. That's where they make the paper from.
Take that, fella. All right. This is from this is from Tiffany in San Antonio in Texas. You been there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where Sarah lives, isn't it?
No, she's in Dallas. She moved from
okay.
San Antonio because she had that thing with her mom.
Oh, yeah. Make sure no one took my phone.
No, it's right there, man. Look, it's right over there. Phew, man, calm down. Calm down. That's all right. Calm down.
All right.
This is from Tiffany in San Antonio, Texas. Tiffany says, great. For dating guys, what is considered too old for me? I'm 19. Well, what do you think, Stephen? 19. How old can she go?
70. That would make me way under her limit.
70?
I would be way under the limit of 70.
Yeah, but look,
I'm trying to get in good with her.
You what? Because you want to date a 19-year-old girl?
Not really.
Come on, you're amongst friends.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought you were. I don't know.
I don't know. What do you think? If you had to answer, what would you think?
Well, if she was my daughter, I would say 20.
Yeah.
If she was, you know, a relative or something like that, not my daughter, I'd say 20. Any other kind of 19-year-old girl, I'd go 70. Wait, please, no, you have to understand. Sorry. Please, hold on a second, I'll get my sign. Can you hold out? Thanks.
See that? We think the same. We're on the same page. We're like, we grew up together and no, we didn't, but we think very the same, you know?
You and me?
Similar. They think similar.
I really hope not. Or maybe we do, but just at different velocities.
Yes. That's true. I see what you mean, even though I'm just listening to you. Can you imagine if this was going to go on television?
I think it's kind of a PSA about drug use. We got to take a break. You want to do the we'll be back after the commercial break? Except you won't.
We'll be back right after this, but I won't.
I don't know if you remember this. I used to do this every Friday like that because a lot of the kids who are watching are high. And when I do that, we used to go, spider thing. And everyone would go, I haven't forgotten you, stoners. My first guest tonight is the creator of Family Guy, American Dad, and The Cleveland Show. They all air on Sundays on Fox. He owns the entire network. Kinda. Take a look at this.
Lois, you're not going to believe this. Quagmire's dad's gay.
What? Quagmire never said anything about that.
I don't think he knows. It's like he doesn't even notice it.
Really? Well, then how do you know he's gay?
Well, a lot of little things. The way he talks, his mannerisms, and he had the complete DVD set of Sex in the City between his butt cheeks.
He didn't know he didn't.
No, he had the DVD set. I was just being colorful with the rest of it.
Please welcome Seth MacFarlane, everybody. Hi, buddy.
How are you?
I'm good. First of all, I'd like to apologize for what happened on Wednesday night.
What? Oh, we were both a little tipsy. It's
We were
all
a little
right.
tipsy.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson was here, so yeah.
It's okay.
Did you get to meet Scarlett Johansson?
I did. You know, I didn't get to meet her. I was at the
Bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at the bar. I was at the press dinner, the White House press dinner.
Oh, you were?
last
Yeah,
weekend.
did you
Yeah,
know she
yeah.
was there?
She was there.
Who did you go with?
I was Larry King's date. Completely serious. I'm still trying to figure out how many days I'm supposed to wait till I call him. You know.
Is that why Larry King's getting divorced? Because you and him are getting it on?
Right here, man.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know you
Best
loved that.
Best I've ever had.
They do say he's the male Cloris Leachman. I can't believe I said that, man.
Yeah. That was a fun. The people that were there. Donald Rumsfeld was there.
Yeah,
and it's one of those weird moments where there was so much going on, so many celebrities walking around, and I was tapped on the shoulder and said, "Hey, Seth, this is Donald Rumsfeld." And this is I immediately whirled around, and this is all that came out. Like, what? Oh, hey, dude. Donald Rumsfeld. Hey, dude.
Hey, dude?
Yeah.
Well, he's probably had that before from Bush. Hey,
he probably has.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. I went to the White House Correspondents' Dinner 2008. I was speaking at it.
Yeah.
It was. How'd
you do?
Well, okay.
Yeah.
It's a tough room.
It is a tough room.
If you're the president, it's a little easier because everybody wants to kiss your ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Obama killed though. He did great.
No. He was that.
This is that bit he does. This is how a white man vetoes. This is how a black man vetoes. It was good. It was very funny. Just the right tone. He was great. He was hilarious.
How did Jay do? How did Jay Leno do?
He hung in there.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That good, huh?
The president of the United States is a tough act to follow.
Yeah.
When you're doing stand-up.
Yeah, that's true. Especially, I've heard the president when he's at the Chuckle Hut. And Chuckle Hut in Denver. Do you ever do stand-up? I always thought you should do stand-up.
I did stand-up when I was in college for a while, and I haven't done it in so long because it's so much work, and my talent.
Whereas animation is no work at all. I mean,
animation is a lot of work, but there's you're writing material. You have to memorize all this material. When I'm recording the show, I can just
forget it.
I can just read off the paper.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't have to memorize a thing.
How's it going over there? Are you still as busy? Are you get time to? I mean, you're dating Larry King, clearly.
Yeah.
Is that it? Is that it for you romantically? You're not?
Yeah, that's that. I mean, what else? How do you top that?
Scarlett Johansson would be one way to go.
Yes.
Yeah, mind you may end up...
The Secret Service were wrestling boners to the ground at the dinner. I will give you that.
Wrestling boners?
It's the best I
saw that movie, Wrestling Boners. You see that, man?
Yeah, that's Stallone.
Yeah, that's one of Jeff's. He's in that movie, right? Yeah, that's right.
Do you just because I'm concerned for your safety? Do you chain that thing up at the end of the day? Like when you have this image of like every
that thing. That's his word, man. That's his word.
I figure like everybody leaves at the end of the night. You're still here, maybe straightening up some papers, maybe sweeping up, maybe the doors shut on you, and you just hear, "I'm sorry, Craig. I'm afraid you can't leave." You worry about maybe something along those lines?
You're doing a lot of drugs right now, aren't you, man? Just trying to stay awake, got to finish the next cartoon. Stay awake, got to stay awake.
I promised you I wouldn't come out here and drink like I usually do, so I had to do a ton of drugs.
No. You can drink. I'm good with that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. What you got?
It's just
what
water.
You got on there?
Just water, my friend.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you liked to get hammered before the show.
I did.
But you're not a big drinker, but you always drink before talk shows.
Yes, a little bit, yeah, or a
What's
lot.
with that? Do you get nervous?
You know, it just shuts off that inhibitive mechanism, and
No, here's the thing. I heard you on Howard Stern, and you and Howard had a long, rambling conversation, very involved. It was interesting, and I didn't think you sounded drunk then.
No, well, that was so early in the morning that I don't think I could justify getting drunk. I hadn't had my eggs yet, and I couldn't drink.
By having your eggs, does that actually mean?
Yeah. Does that mean shooting up? Yes.
I like Howard. Do you enjoy Howard?
Yeah, that was a great interview.
It was fantastic. I was really fascinated by it. I've gone through this I'm doing this thing of listening to him all the time right now. He's very interesting.
It's a good fit for him. Serious. I mean, he's
radio? I think he's got a future in it. For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, he may come out on top.
Yeah, I think so. The Sirius satellite radio is kind of like the cable radio, isn't it? I mean, it's kind of like it's going to take over.
Kind of, yeah. It's
network television, Fox, CBS, that's all going away.
They're gone. Yeah, they're gone. They're gone. Forget it.
You're a dinosaur now, buddy.
I know. Fox is clinging by a thread.
Yeah, I know. How are things going on with the Family Guy? How many have you done of that now?
We've done about 150 have aired, and we've produced about 170. So we're always a little bit behind.
Do you know when you had me on, you had me do that little thing for Family Guy, and then I did it, and then I thought it was going to be animated, and it was just me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what's that coming? I go, Seth?
Yeah.
I was like, you couldn't even draw me? I mean, what the hell?
I know. I'll take that. I deserve that.
That was one of your lines for boner wrestling, wasn't
it? The hairstyle would have been inconsistent. We do it 9 months in advance, and if you're doing all these changes, then there's.
Man, you're full. I got him back. Come on.
I really am.
Why didn't you? I mean, you should do animate. I mean, do it again and animate us. Or can I be animated in some way?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're lying. You're doing showbiz.
You're a very animated fellow right now.
We're out of time.
Yeah. Huh?
We're out of time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you get drunk for nothing. That was it.
Well, it's never for nothing.
It's Friday night, man. You're going to go. Are you going to go nuts now? You're going to go and meet Larry and go.
We're going to go and paint the town all sorts of fascinating colours.
Yeah, I bet you are. Just a giant rainbow over LA. Yeah. All right, the lovely Seth MacFarlane, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest just returned from his 4th USO tour. I went on one with him, and he's very funny. He's so funny that I'm never touring with him ever again. Please welcome the lovely Matt Baetz, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Wow. Thank you very much. All right, it's good to be here. Like Craig said, just got back from the Middle East, which was a good time. I'm not going to lie to you guys, though. It's a really shocking experience. Like when your plane lands there and they say, welcome to Afghanistan, and hand you a bulletproof vest. A lot of things run through your mind, like, why is mine orange? But other than that, it's just like any other vacation you take with the family. Like when we flew into Saudi Arabia, there's this giant poster on the wall, that says death to drug traffickers, right? We've all seen that. And that's one of those signs where when you see it, you're like, I know I didn't pack any drugs this time, but I'm just going to go ahead and take a quick once through, look through everything. Lucky for us, they actually lost all of our luggage the very first day of our trip. For the last, 4 weeks, I've been wearing what I have on now. I'm sorry, Mom, but that's all I have. But it's interesting, we at first we were upset about it, and then we were like, you know what, if we're going to perform in front of any audience for a month wearing the same thing, the military is your crowd, That's who you want to be in front of. It's not like those guys are waking up in the morning and they're like, hey, Chad, man. Thought we agreed Tuesdays was my day for camo. But But I'm always like surprised that like telling jokes and doing stand-up comedy has afforded me the ability to go to some of these countries, you know. And because I went to school for broadcast journalism, I wanted to be a news anchor. Then my hair fell out and they wouldn't let me graduate. But sad story. But I really got out of working in news because I don't like it when you're watching the news and the anchors and reporters editorialize in their news stories. You know, they put in their opinions when just facts will do. And I'll give you guys an example. I was watching the other day and an anchor said, today a local high school mourns the death of a popular student. Popular student. That makes it sound like when unpopular kids die, nobody cares. Like, what would that news report sound like? Today, a local high school didn't miss a beat, really, despite the fact that some nerd choked to death on a 12-sided die. Let's go out to Jack Burton at the scene. Jack, what do you got? Pfft, not much, man. Nobody knew this kid. I did talk to one guy who was wearing what appeared to be a cape. He said the deceased was a level 6 dungeon master, whatever that is. And the band needs a new second chair tuba player. Back to you. I actually used to work right next door to here at this giant bookstore. I can't tell you the name for legal reasons, but it rhymes with Farns and Boble. And I worked on the first floor in music. And one day this woman came in and she was all fired up. She's like, "Excuse me, I need some help finding this book." And I was like, "Of course, miss. It's fine. Just settle down. That book is located on the 3rd floor. You can take either the escalator or the elevator up there. Someone in the department will be happy to help you find it. Thank you so much for shopping at Farns and Boble, and have a nice day." And this is not what she wanted to hear at all. She got really angry. She's like, "Isn't there someone that can go get that book for me?" And I was like, "Lady, you're buying a fitness book. Today's the day." Your fat ass on the escalator before I just go like psycho in the store. I'm sorry, I don't like to say that. Fat, it's mean, fat, ugly, any of that stuff. Instead, what I like to say now is, that girl looks like she reads Twilight books. I love the way vampires have divided our society. And speaking of vampire book readers, I've been doing a lot of internet dating lately. I don't think I'm doing it right. I feel like I'm having more fun rejecting people than I am going on dates. Is that what you're supposed to be getting out of it? But I'm on this one site that they make it really fun. They give you 25 pre-written reasons that you can send to someone if you don't think the match is going to work. Things like, "I don't think the chemistry is there," to "I'm taking a break from dating." What? You're on a dating website. Would you just log on today to reject me? But my favorite one is all the way at the bottom. The last thing, number 25, is just other. How terrible do you have to be to get other, exactly, you know? Like, I wish I could do that if girls walked up to me in bars and they're like, "Hi, my name's Kimberly." Other! Other! You guys, my name is Matt Baetz. Thank you so much for coming out. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Matt Baetz, everybody! We'll be right back.
We learn on the show tonight, Greg.
That's our show for tonight, everybody. Please remember when you're on your way home to get there. CBS cares. Good night, everyone.